The Titanic sets sail from Southampton to make its first and only voyage, 1912. Stalin shows one of the first people arrested for sodomy, homosexual relations. This is Nikolai Yezhov, the head of the NKVD at that time. By the way, Nikolai Yezhov was considered a bloody dwarf, a very cruel tyrant. It was thanks to him that the expression, "to take an urchin's mittens" appeared in the USSR. The seal on Tutankhamun's tomb, which has not been touched for 3,000 years. Photo from 1922. Sophia Loren and Jane Mansfield in 1957. A boy sells newspapers, the main news of the evening edition, of which is information about the wreck of the Titanic. 1912. Construction of the Twin Towers in New York in 1968 to 1973. By the way, the architects vehemently assured that each of the towers could withstand a collision with several airplanes. Claude Monet at an exhibition of his paintings in 1923. Road signs in Afghanistan, 1955. Filling artillery shells with shrapnel in France, 1915. Frozen Niagara Falls, 1885. Icebreakers pushing an iceberg in McMurdo Strait, 1965. A gas station in the USA, Virginia. Photo taken in 1956. In 1950, patients could buy cigarettes from their hospital bed. They could even smoke in their rooms. A real photo of the legendary Hachiko. Traffic cop with a handheld traffic light, Philadelphia, 1922. Hired man wake the workers with a long stick. In England and Ireland, this profession was very popular until the late 1920s. The first automobile plant in the United States. The Ford plant opened in 1926. And this is what students looked like at Cambridge University, 1926. Women delivering ice in Lower Manhattan, New York City, 1918. During World War I in Europe, women had to take jobs once done by men. So in 1909, young people were rollerblading. It looks very stylish. A cat fancies himself a photographer, 1909. Women bathing on the beach at Southend-on-Sea, Essex, 1919. Construction of the legendary bas-relief on Mount Rushmore, 1939. Elvis Presley during his military service. This is what the first Walmart supermarket looked like. Queen Elizabeth greets Marilyn Monroe. Stephen Hawking with his wife. This is what the first Christmas tree outside Rockefeller Center looked like. 1931. Unknown photo of Adolf Hitler, he is on the right in the photo. 1916–18. Marilyn Monroe poses in front of admiring gazes of soldiers. The first computer in the UK. 1950. The first bananas in Norway. 1905. Footage of the famous lion's roar for the MGM screensaver. Elton John plays the piano in the bar of his private jet. This is how the effects of smog on humans were once tested. Che Guevara and Fidel Castro fishing. 1960. Young Freddie Mercury. Elizabeth Taylor feeds pigeons in Trafalgar Square, London, 1948. A man works on an analog computer, 1968. Construction of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, 1937.